Hello everyone, my name is Megan and welcome to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be doing an astrology forecast for October as well as a card reading to see what energies are coming up, what we need to look at, pay attention to for October. We're going to be doing that with Spirit later on in this video, plus some other stuff is going to be going on in this video. There's a lot going on in this video, so check the timestamps down below. And yeah, let's just deep dive right into it. Let's get into September's recap. How are you all feeling from September? That was a pretty hectic month. It was a lot of energy coming in, a lot of things purging, a lot of craziness. It was kind of all over the place. It was kind of like not as bad as August, but it felt like a sister energy to August, right? So we were going through a transitional phase in September. We were unlocking our true potential, our true essence, our authentic self, if you will, and turning into this new version of ourselves. So you may have felt like you were in between worlds of like the old world, the new world, in between 3D and 5D. A lot of you may have felt in September that you have stepped more into the 5D energy and you're leaving more of the 3D energy, even though you're still teetery-tottering in between both worlds. More of us, after the big energy that hit on 9/23, the equinox portal energy, kind of awakened us into this new energy. A portal into New Earth opened up. A portal into New Earth opened up, and yeah, I channeled a message from Archangel Michael, and I'll put that below regarding that. So we are on our way to New Earth. We are awakening that energy on the planet, and more people are tuning into that 5D energy. And so we are going through a lot of rebirth within our spiritual body right now. And so that's why we're all kind of feeling this energy all over the place. Plus, we had massive amounts of light codes coming in that were assisting with this 5D energy from Spirit and from Source. So yeah, it was all about letting your heart lead you in September, nurturing your manifestations, detaching from the chaos and the fear and the drama around the world, letting others kind of go through their own stuff and focusing on your own healing journey. And yeah, let's get into the world events. I want to touch on that a little bit that happened in September. It wasn't nearly as eventful as August, but I did see a few things that I want to touch on. So we had, first and foremost, the Morocco earthquake, and I'm sending my love and healing to all of those that were suffering or did suffer or are suffering through that experience. The flooding in Africa, Greece, Brazil, New York, and many other places. The droughts that are happening across the world right now in many places. And there was issues surrounding, I noticed, Mr. Brandon. I don't want to say his name because I don't want to get flagged. His initials are RB. He is a British activist and he's pretty big on YouTube. He has like 6.5 million followers. So issues came up with him and with the powers that be trying to, I don't want to say the words because I don't want to call it in, but they're trying to like suppress that voice, if you will. And yeah, so there's a lot more of that kind of energy of the darkness trying to snuff out the light wherever the light is. And that was also kind of in Archangel Michael's channeled message that I did, which again, I linked it below for you if you are interested in seeing it. We also had the arrest of a suspect for Tupac's murder. And I grew up with Tupac's music, so this really touched my heart because I think I actually did in high school, I did a project on his background and his story. And so don't judge me for that. We all go through things in our youth that we, come out of in our adulthood and all of that. But Spirit brought to my awareness today the Changes song that Tupac did and the lyrics that he has in that song, which I will be discussing in a moment. But the reason Spirit wanted me to read these lyrics is because this message that he has within this song is very relevant to the now times that we're walking through. It's relevant to Archangel Michael's message that he brought through, and it's relevant to the October energy. So the message that was in that song, and I've changed a few words because I don't want to get flagged on this channel. There's some words I can't say on here, so if you want to look up the real lyrics, just go for it. So it says, I see no changes, all I see is racist faces. Misplaced hate makes disgrace to races. I wonder what it takes to make this one better place. Let's erase the wasted. Take the evil out of the people. They'll be acting right, because both black and white are smoking smack tonight. And the only time we chill is when we krill each other. It takes skill to be real, time to heal each other. So, wow, powerful message in there, because I feel that that message that he was trying to relay is not necessarily, yes, it was about, the differences in race, obviously, but I feel intuitively that his energy is coming back, Tupac's energy is coming back. When we cross over, we can come back and assist our energy into other realms, other places. So I feel his energy is on the rise again, and his message is on the rise again with, trying to create a better world for us. It's all about the duality, the light, the dark in that message. So it's not necessarily about black and white skin color. It's about the light and the dark within all of us, and how we really need to start focusing on how we can heal ourselves so that we in turn heal the world, each person at a time. And as we heal ourselves, we let go of judgment, we let go of duality, we let go of condemning each other, we let go of a lot of the things that are causing hatred in our world, and we return to the one awareness, the unity consciousness, the love that we are all seeking, right? So we get back into our heart center, and when we're there, that's how we can spread love and change the world in a powerful way. So humanity, in a sense, in October is going through a massive rebirth, as it has been going through, but really in October, I feel that this is about the light really bringing light and pushing out the darkness, right? So we're going to see a rise of all the things that are dark more so as we go through time, but especially in October, it's about, with the equinox that we just had, but also we have eclipses happening this month, and there's a lot of rebirth energy transformation with Halloween and all of that. So yeah. All right, so let's get into October's theme. So I just finished filming all the Zodiac readings, so check the timestamps down below if you haven't seen your reading yet. And the main message that came up in these readings was these cards that I have in front of me. So this was the main message that I feel was brought through from Spirit regarding October. So we have double trouble, too much to handle, dealing with drama, handling chaos, tough choices. So this is about us detaching from the drama, detaching from the chaos, and really staying focused and centered within ourselves and our heart center through any situation that makes us feel triggered or angry. It's about coming back to the heart, right? And we also have bright future, great potential, no need to worry, coming soon, dreams coming true. So that's about staying focused on New Earth, staying focused on the vision, the energy, the love, the joy, the happiness, bringing yourself into that energy and staying focused there rather than, stay focused on the light rather than drawing your attention to what's dark in this world, right? That's how we build our future. That's how we build and manifest, is by focusing on what we want versus what we don't. And then we also have heads up, pay attention, have a premonition, listen carefully, be ready to act. So I do feel there's this energy coming through about Spirit preparing us for something, and I'm not sure what that is. We're going to do a card reading at the end of this video to see, what's coming through with that. We have bare bones, simplify your life, let go of unneeded things, save your money, hold on to essentials. So that's the other thing that I saw coming up in quite a few readings, was the return to the necessities and get away from this. We are in society, we've been programmed by religion, government, schools, you name it. We've been programmed to think, be, and act and feel in certain ways. And one of the main things that we're trying to come out of is the programming around us buying things that we don't need, right? Spending our money on things that would give us temporary fulfillment, that would satisfy the ego, but it doesn't leave us feeling fulfilled within. So Spirit's saying really only spend right now and focus on spending where it would benefit your life rather than just satisfying the ego, right? And taking your money. So Spirit showed me quite a few years ago that you don't have to have a raise to build abundance and wealth. You just have to cut out, go through your finances and cut out the garbage that doesn't need to be in there. So I really got down and dirty. I stopped doing my hair. I stopped doing my nails. I stopped, I got my hair cut like once a year. I stopped dyeing it. I stopped getting, fake nails. I learned how to do this stuff myself. I learned how to cut my own hair. I learned how to do my own nails. And I'm not saying this is for everybody. I'm showing you my example. And they also had me cut out cable. So I put my TV in my closet. I deep dive into my spiritual journey. I started reading books. I started paying attention to only information on YouTube that was like building my spiritual well-being and fulfilling me in that positive energy and getting rid of the TV. I also cut out a lot of subscriptions that I had to certain things. And before I knew it, I had like an extra $200 every month when I cut out eating out and coffee and doing all these things that didn't need to be there. I was able to save $200 a month and did that consistently. And I was able to build quite a big nest egg by doing so. And I'm still doing that to this day. I'm still, making short-term, or I should not short-term, but it's like I'm making sacrifices in areas that I feel are worthy sacrifices in order to build my wealth, right? I also started eating better and, getting rid of eating out all the time and really focusing on just changing and shifting things that was feeding my body with like good nutrition, good habits, and cutting out the garbage in my life. And so that's kind of what Spirit is asking us to do, is cut out the garbage, right? So the other card we have is X-ray vision, seeing through deceit, psychic powers, deeper understanding, looking ahead. So with October's energy, the veil is very thin. We're able to tap into the spirit world a lot easier than when that veil is thicker, so to speak. So this month, I feel like a lot of us are seeing through the deceit, seeing through the deception. Our psychic powers are very strong. Our intuition is very strong. So we can utilize and capitalize on that energy in all areas of our life, with our relationships, with our jobs, with our friends. We can see through the deceit and weed out the garbage there too, right? Wishful thinking, potent possibilities, clear intentions, inspired action, releasing expectations. So this is about putting clear intentions around your life, around what you want to accomplish, around your future goals, releasing the expectations of how it's going to show up, right? When you put a manifestation out there, it's like you seed in that manifestation, you plant that seed, and then you let go and you let God and Spirit do their thing to bring forth that manifestation. You don't sit there and watch and hover over that seed and be like, where is it? Why isn't it sprouting? Where's my tomatoes? Where's my harvest? So Spirit's saying, let go of how it shows up, right? Let us guide you where you need to be guided and bring forth your manifestations in the way that we see fit, rather than you putting an expectation on how that manifestation is going to show up in your life, right? So yeah, just putting the intentions out there of what you'd like to call in and taking action where needed when you're being guided by Spirit to do so. We also had pumpkin spice, being passionate, walk on the wild side, your true colors, try something new. So this is a month where we're really getting more in tune with who we are, what we want to do, what we want to accomplish. And some of us are going to be really inspired to try new things, because when you try new things and new experiences, it brings passion, it brings joy. It allows your inner child to come out. The inner child loves to try new things. So this is about having fun through the chaos, right? All right, let's get into the color theme for October, which you can see is orange. So orange is, yes, it's very Halloweeny, right? We see a lot of orange and black in the month of October, but orange links into the sacral chakra, and it also calls to the mind the feelings of excitement, enthusiasm, and warmth. Orange is also an optimistic, uplifting, and rejuvenating color for our spirit. Orange is also associated with confidence, security, sensuality, passion, abundance, fun, liveliness, happiness, joyfulness, being active, and being cheerful. And orange increases the oxygen to the brain, which stimulates our mental activity and our creativity. So it's a very good color if you want, energy and you need to get out like this creative energy. Putting the color orange around you, or burning orange candles, orange scented candles, anything like that, using orange crystals, or wearing the color orange. Just having orange in your space will help will boost your energy physically, and give you that mental activity to where you can really be creative and get in a creative space. And orange is also associated with spiritual practices, so it's included in meditation. And you can see this a lot in Southeast Asia amongst the Buddhist monks. They wear the color orange on their robes. It's orange, and it symbolizes simplicity and letting go of the materialism. So that's kind of what Spirit was asking us too, is letting go of the materialism this month and getting back into what truly matters, and focusing our time, energy, money, and attention on building that wealth, building that abundance, building ourselves up, however we can do that in a positive way, right? All right, let's get into the crystals for October. So we have carnelian, which is the stone of courage, confidence, and strength. It gives us physical energy and motivation, and drives our passions and creativity. Merlinite, which is a stone of duality. It speaks about light and dark, and the black and the white, which is, sinking back into the Tupac message. It's a seemingly simple stone that can attract good luck and powerful magic into your life. It's a stone that will invite you to discover the deeper and darker parts of your being. Labradorite, which is a stone of magic, and helps you connect to Merlin as well as Merlinite and your own inner magic. It also places a protective shield around your aura to block out negativity from the world and assist with transformation and building self-confidence. So those are the crystals for October. All right, let's get into the astrology forecast for October. So on October 4th, we have Mercury enters Libra. This energy will help us to see things from a different perspective and to make it easier to compromise and negotiate with other people as we weigh out the pros and the cons of the situation, and we try to keep the peace in the situation and with other people in our lives that we're battling with amongst certain energies. And this can also make you feel more decisive and mentally at ease. So that's a wonderful day for, discussing things with either your boss or your partner or your friends, and kind of like coming to an agreement. Then on October 5th, we have Moon enters Cancer. This energy is all about self-introspection and strengthening your internal foundation. This is a time to support yourself and your emotional needs. So this is a good self-care day to really deep dive into what you want to cut out this month. Go through your finances, see what would be good for you to start or try something new, right? With that new energy of like finding out what really brings you joy or passion. Then on October 8th, we have Venus enters Virgo. This energy may make you want to pay closer attention to those you care about. It may make you feel more dutiful with wanting to take things seriously and get things done. So again, with that color orange, feeling motivated to like go after certain projects, start doing things in a creative way, go after your creative projects, maybe starting a business. It just gives you that motivation energy to really take charge of your life and get things done that you have been thinking about doing, or just like starting to make a plan for the future, right? And we also have on October 8th, Mars in Libra, square Pluto in Capricorn. This energy may cause drama or fights that should be avoided, as this is a very intense month with that energy. It's about digging deeper and getting to the heart of what's bothering you. So really sitting into your heart when someone triggers you or when there's an argument, and even having the courage to like say to them like, hey, like, okay, we're getting into a disagreement here. Like, what's this really about? Like, what are you really angry about? Or what am I really angry about here? Is it really this or that? Or is there something beneath the surface that's really going on? So it's about getting to the root of why you're feeling the way you're feeling. And then on October 10th, we have Pluto goes direct in Capricorn. This is the ending to this retrograde, which means we can start to see transformations picking up in our lives and things starting to move forward. This may give you the motivation and focus and drive towards making changes around your goals, direction, responsibilities, or structures. Then on October 10th, we have Moon enters Virgo. Lots of work, tasks, chores, and projects are likely to require your attention around this time, and you can focus on being as efficient and orderly as possible by trying to make sure you're taking care of yourself too. So amongst the to-do list, amongst the crazy, remembering to fill your cup first, right? On October 10th, we also have Venus in Virgo opposite Saturn in Pisces. You may realize you're spending too much time on your goals and neglecting your relationships, or that you're spending too much time on your relationships and neglecting your goals. So however that works out in your life, it's about having balance, right? With that light and the dark, creating an equilibrium, a balance in your life, and not letting one side fall and one side get more attention than the other. And it's also about trying to not let the laziness energy get the best of you, because as we come into the fall, if you are in the northern hemisphere, we can kind of tend to get this lazy energy, this like hibernation energy starts to creep in, and we're wanting to be all cozy and warm and snuggly and, just kind of like, I'll just do it later, So try not to let that energy get the best of you. If you are struggling with energy, motivation, again, burning orange candles, orange scented candles, cinnamon scented candles, wearing the color orange, having orange in your space will really help motivate you and give you that energy boost, right? Then on October 11th, we have Moon in Virgo, trine Jupiter in Taurus. You may feel compelled to assert your professional worth, and your boss or whoever's in control of this sort of thing might be down to listen and exhibit bold, fair action in your favor. So if you've been struggling with your boss or your job, or feeling like a burden on you with like too much work or too much responsibilities, this energy this day can like really assist you by you kind of like stepping into your confident energy and being like, hey, so here's my worth, right? And here's what I don't want anymore on my plate. Can we maybe come to terms with how to, alleviate this burden on me, or in your relationships with your partner, kind of the same thing, like, hey, can we this or that, or in your friendships, like however this goes across any relationship or any area, it's like kind of coming into your power, into your confidence, but mainly in the job areas where this energy is stemming. All right, October 12th, we have Mars enters Scorpio. We can utilize Scorpio's passionate, intense drive and unrelenting energy for coming back from defeat and motivating us towards anything we need to dedicate ourselves to. So if you've had kind of like a setback in life recently, this is like giving you that fire under your ass, or that drive, or that rise from the phoenix kind of energy to try again, to do again, and to pick yourself back up, pick the pieces back up, put the pieces back together, and continue on. All right, October 14th, we have new moon and solar eclipse in Libra. Big energy day. The new moon is all about bringing in the new energy, calling in your manifestations, setting intentions, doing candle magic, working with crystals, or whatever rituals you do to really bring in your manifestations. But we also have the eclipse energy. So the solar eclipse energy is backing that new moon energy, which is making it more powerful. So it's more powerful to manifest on this day than a typical other new moon, right? Because of that energy. So this is the first eclipse in Libra in some years, which can be excellent for new partnerships, new commitments, and compromises. So October is really all about compromising and like finding an equilibrium in our relationships in certain areas of our life. While this metamorphic and intense cosmic occurrence initiates a period of reflection and transformation, it may also leave us feeling drained, encouraging us to reevaluate our life's balance. So it's a great day for manifesting in your rituals again, and seeing where you need to balance things out in your life. And if you're feeling drained, just take some downtime and rest, because that energy of the moon plus the solar eclipse is going to be really taxing on our energy body. I'm feeling that pretty big here. And, with that energy, it's really powerful towards manifesting with the fourth house energy of our lives, which is, the Libra energy is linked into the fourth house surrounding family and home. So manifesting issues, or not manifesting, manifesting solutions to issues surrounding our family and our home. Then on October 15th, we have Moon enters Scorpio. So the passion can run high, especially with Mars and Scorpio as well, as you can use this to your advantage if you can get some control over it. So we can utilize that energy of Scorpio, the passionate energy, which can kind of lead us into arguments if we're not careful, but it's about using that passion, that fire within, to really get things done in our life, especially with the Mars energy, right? Because Mars is very fiery as well and passion driven. So you may want to work on projects that you can throw yourself into as a distraction. Sometimes when we get a little bit out of control in our energy, having a creative outlet to focus our energy and channel that energy out is really helpful in keeping us in balance energetically. Then on October 17th, we have Moon enters Sagittarius. Being bold and brave can be easier, and you can be open to being daring and doing things you'd normally think of a way as too adventurous. You can pursue new experiences with an optimistic attitude. So again, linking back into that pumpkin spice energy about, take a walk on the wild side, your true colors, try something new, because this energy on the 17th is helping us to really be that adventurer and not be afraid and just like going for it, being just like daring, right? Like my brother's a Sagittarius, and when he was younger, he still is to this day, like he was invincible, like nothing faced him, nothing scared him. So it's about embodying that energy, right? And just being like, I'm gonna just do it. Who cares, right? Like, let's just go for it. Then on October 18th, we have Moon in Sagittarius, square Venus in Virgo. Other people may get on your nerves this day, and you likely need to work on being more flexible. If they're the ones being stubborn, maybe you need to just take a break from their energy. So if people are kind of like getting in that, as we approach moon energy, whether it's new moon or full moon, people's energy can kind of get out of balance. So just honor what people are feeling and don't push people. And same thing for you. Honor what you're feeling and don't let other people push you, and just kind of like detach or go into hermit mode, hibernation mode if you need to kind of work through the energies you're feeling and, process that. All right, on October 20th, we have Sun in Libra conjunct Mercury in Libra. This brings sudden clarity to your relationship affairs. If you've been struggling to solve problems between you and another person, you can expect to find a solution today surrounding that energy. You may also receive some important information that allows you to reach an understanding between yourself and others now. Seeing things eye to eye will be much easier on this day. So yeah, October is really all about this energy, about seeing eye to eye, compromising, balancing things out. Then on October 21st, we have first quarter moon in Capricorn. There can be adjustments that need to be made over the next week with your long-term plans, and you will likely need to do some tweaks. Make sure you're seeing the overall big picture with your life, right? So really focusing on the long-term plan, not the short-term. Like have like a vision about like where you want to go in life. And if you don't know, this is a really good time to connect with your higher self, go into meditation and ask, right? Show me something, give me something that I can start working towards to uncover what my mission is, what my soul purpose is, what would bring me passion. And this links back into trying new things, right? Because when you try new things trigger and you're like, oh my gosh, I had no idea I would enjoy this so much. And now maybe I want to pursue a career in that, Or when you try new things, maybe you get a massage or you get a service by somebody, and it enlightens you into a new path. And so, maybe you go to a psychic reading or whatever, and they talk about certain things, and then you start looking and studying into that kind of area, and now you're transferring your energy into that and deep diving and studying into that. So you just never know. Trying new things really can change your life, right? So on the 21st, this shift comes with a warning to be wary of jealousy, especially within relationships. So some of you may be feeling that jealousy energy where you're walking through this kind of energy of guarding and protecting your energy like a hawk and like pecking the eyes out of people that try to come near you or your partner, right? Like, you will not destroy this, none shall pass, kind of energy. So just be wary of that, because it can kind of go into a negative direction where maybe you would be looking like a crazy person to your partner, or obsessive or too jealous for them. And so that could backfire on you. So try to balance out the energies within you regarding jealousy as well. And it's about maintaining, a trust within yourself and with your partner or other people, to where you don't allow that jealousy to come through, because they may be completely trustworthy and it's just you that needs to work on that energy within yourself to not project onto your partner, right? Which can engage not so good energies, right? And cause dialogue amongst you that could end your relationship or friendship. So yeah, but that's the Scorpio energy, which is like kind of that detective energy of like looking at things with a magnifying glass, or looking at your partner's ex online, so on social media, or like all that kind of energy is just like deep diving into the ego and trying to take us in a direction that's maybe not as positive oriented. So yeah, just be leery of that energy, because it can stem back to you looking like you're not confident in yourself, or it can make you feel like you're not worthy, right? The more you deep dive into that kind of energy. So stay confident, stay within your power, know your worth, and trust those around you until they prove you otherwise, that they're not trustworthy, right? Don't go looking for things and stirring up drama that's not needed. On October 23rd, we have Sun enter Scorpio. This season's accentuating the need to move with slow, deliberate caution as we pivot our focus from socialization and partnership to inward ambitions and pursuits. So this signifies a time to withdraw and go after the objectives that may result in an instant gratification. So what is ego focused versus what is higher self focused? Is this serving my ego, or is this serving a higher purpose in my life? So kind of we're going through this energy of like being objective surrounding our choices, surrounding our plans in life, and trying to make better choices surrounding our future, which is not leading into the ego and self-gratification, but rather into what's really truly in alignment with my highest and greatest purpose here. So as the fall season culminates, you may feel as though things are moving at a more gradual pace. So take time to be present, consistent, and concentrated on your goals rather than rushing through them. So it'll benefit you in the long run if you really take time to focus on your goals and not rush through them, not be chaotic with the energy of this month. And yeah, it's about coming back to balance. Really, that's the energy here. It's just staying grounded, centered, and balanced within. And this is also a time to allow yourself to be weird as we transition towards Halloween with like dressing up, getting into that energy. Like Halloween's fun because it allows us to be who we aren't normally, right? Like we can dress up and be anyone we want to be. So October is kind of like allowing that energy to come center stage of like, be who you want to be, like your true colors. Again, with like walk on the wild side, try something new, try, embracing your weirdness, right? And see what comes from that. Don't hide your weirdness. Like let your freak flag fly, as they say. Then on October 28th, we have full moon and partial lunar eclipse in Taurus. So another eclipse, big energy this month. You can best avoid drama by staying in this night. The Taurus lunar eclipse can bring the culmination of financial projects and changes that you began 1 to 2 years ago. So you can remove the blocks to stability and security that you had 1 to 2 years ago. So what you've been working on, if you've been working on something for a couple years now, it's like this energy is coming in to really help make some changes and shifts surrounding those areas that you maybe felt like you were blocked with. This is a great time to work on issues surrounding your confidence. It will also shed light on your needs and tangible wants and will illuminate your desire for abundance, pleasure, and indulgences. So if you've been operating from a scarcity or lack mentality, you'll be invited to engage in satisfying endeavors. However, because the moon is strengthened in the sign of Taurus, and this is a supercharged full moon, you'll be more prone to extravagant or more extravagant things or overindulging. So just be careful with not overindulging in your desires, in your wants and your needs. And then on October 31st, we have Halloween, and Venus in Virgo trine Uranus in Taurus. So Halloween is considered a powerful turning point in the wheel of the year. It's signifying the cycle of life with death and rebirth, light and dark. Halloween is the time when people release and let go of negative and lower vibrational energies that hold them back. And it's also about celebrating the new energy that will eventually take its place. So releasing, purging, letting go of what's no longer serving, and calling in the new energy that really we've been neglecting to embrace up until now. So October is like about embracing this new energy that maybe we've been pushing to the side because we're not yet ready to let go of the old, right? So letting go and releasing to allow the new to come in. The veil between the worlds, again, is going to be a lot thinner. So the spirit world, we can tap into it a lot easier. So we can utilize this time to really utilize our psychic intuition, our powers, and tap into higher vibrational energies, tap into our angels, our guides, and do manifestation work as well. I feel Halloween would be another good day to do that because it's about honoring this turning point in your life, it's about transformation and change. So I feel Halloween would be a good day to set intentions and to manifest in because the spirit world, we're able to tap into it easier. So the veil is down so we can manifest easier, I feel. Making changes in your relationships and dealing with others can prove to be beneficial at this time, and you can find new ways to connect. You can be more open to new people as well. So this is also a month about like new people coming in, new friendships coming in, or even new relationships coming in. Dreams coming true, right? All right, so that is October's astrology reading forecast. Let's get into the card reading for this month, and I'm just going to pause the camera really quick and set up the cards for this reading. So before we do anything, I am just going to clear the energy. So be mindful if you're wearing headphones. All right, and I feel Archangel Michael and Merlin have come in to assist with this reading. So let's see what they have to say. So we had these cards, but I'm just going to clear the deck and keep them off to the side for reference as we look into new energy here. All right. What do we have for October? What's the main energy for October? These cards are so big. It's hard to shuffle. There we go. All right, so we have prosperity and abundance. So October is all about prosperity and abundance. So focusing on how you can build wealth in your life, how you can build prosperity, again, linking back into that card that we had about saving money and cutting out things that we don't need. This is not to say that you can't enjoy yourself. That's not the message here, but really, can you start making sacrifices to assist in building your wealth, right? We also have transformation and change. Yes, we're going through major rebirth, major transformation and change with Halloween and you know, the rebirth happening on the planet right now amongst light and dark. All right. Actually, I'm going to change this over here. I'm going to get one more card here. Overall energy. And this is a new deck I'm using, the Quantum Oracle, because my channel is called Quantum Blossom, so I felt it was very fitting. I'm hearing Merlin say that a lot of us will be going through a quantum leap this month. All right. We have discovery with the number 8, intention. So the number 8, you guys, links into abundance here. So setting intentions surrounding our abundance is very important this month. And discovering more about ourselves, right? We also have the horning path with 7, intention. Wow, so both cards with intention here. Yeah, so this is about trying new things, not being afraid. And I just want to read a really quick message from the book on the horning path. So it says, a woman stands on stage before her and the audience applauses her shining presence. On a purely practical level, this card indicates that you will soon be receiving positive recognition for something you've done or something you're about to do. On a deeper, more personal level, this card reveals a shift in others' attitudes as well as your own toward you. You are starting to see the best in yourself, and as your self-regard increases, others will see the best in you also. If someone treats you with disrespect, you now have the power to demand civility. In fact, the energy of self-honor is the only way to get the response from the universe you long for. So choose an increasing intention of self-respect in your thoughts and your behaviors. Such a powerful daily approach projects incredible dignity and authentic power, 2 irresistible vibrations in the universe. So take a bow. When you acknowledge yourself, the world acknowledges you back. Wow, so that's like really linking back into the energy that we were talking about with the astrology of balance and putting yourself out there and, you know, coming to terms with people and how to deal with people and how to get on the same page as people and staying within your power and staying balanced and not letting other people trigger you out of balance, right? And let's look at this intention card here with discovery. So it says, a man is mining for gold. He has been panning and searching for quite some time, but despite his diligent work, he has not found the treasure that has lain beyond his reach until now. Get ready. A time of discovery is opening up for you. New ideas and new energy will help bring forth a goal you've been working on. Although there may be more painstaking work involved, this card is telling you that a positive resolution is at hand. Keep your eyes and your mind open, for you may actually stumble on an unexpected discovery or idea that brings great value to your life. Many options can lead you in exciting directions. You may be introduced to someone who resonates with your heart. A job offer may come your way, or you may come across a book, video, or spiritual practice that is helpful in your daily life or business. This is a very auspicious time. New ideas, information, and exciting new connections are vibrating all around you. A gold mine of discovery awaits. Yeah, that's literally what we've been talking about. So that's so amazing that this energy of transformation and balance and prosperity and abundance coming through. So I kind of want to stay with these cards because I think they're really good. So let's keep going. Let's get 2 more cards here. What's that one? October. Merlin's saying to believe in the impossible, for that is where magic lies. Okay. So we have Angels of the Four Directions Spirit. Ooh. So if you're not familiar with Angels of the Four Directions, we have Archangel Raphael to the east. We have Archangel Michael to the south. We have Archangel Gabriel to the west and Archangel Uriel to the north. Let's see what the book has to say about this, because I'm really curious. The light of an angel reaches out in every direction, upright or reversed. This indicates a powerful connection taking place at this time. The upright position reveals the dynamic presence of Archangels Uriel and Raphael. Uriel, the angel of the north, is a source of immensely valuable inspiration. If you're working on a creative project or if you just need some new ideas or some old issues, Uriel is ready and willing to help. This angel connects you to the universal energy and Akashic information that exists all around you. So call upon Uriel to leave any dark confusion behind and bring the insight you require at this time. This fire of God will certainly light up your life. The next messenger in this upright card is Raphael, the Archangel of the East. This wonderful angel supports you with matters of love, healing, children, and relationships. So invite his presence to help resolve your love and relationship issues and to bring the physical healing you desire. The energy of this angel is so powerful, he is often called the miracle worker. When you receive this card upright, you know that it's time to open your heart and your life to Raphael's loving assistance. The miracle you seek is closer than you think. Oh, I love that. Wow, such powerful messages here. We also have victim mentality consciousness. Ooh, yes. So I'm hearing both of them say, stay focused on a positive mindset. Do not let the ego or the darkness try to bring you into a lower vibrational consciousness, because that's where victim mentality resides. That's where lack mentality is. And when you're in that frequency, you're not able to manifest because you're in this lower vibration. Yes, you're going to manifest, but it's going to be lower vibrational things. So it's rising above the challenges and the obstacles in your life and to call in this higher energy from using those four angels, right? Asking the angels to come around you, to really emanate their light towards you, to bring you and lift you out of that darkness or out of that victim mentality, right? So let's see what the book has to say on this. A man is hunched in a corner with a rope tied around one wrist. The other end of the rope is tied to a bedpost. Next to him is a picture of a waterfall with the water flowing out of the picture, splashing around him. Though the water represents his spirit trying to lift him up, the man feels hopeless, resigned to his situation, even though he has the freedom to untie the rope and leave. You may have a victim consciousness about a situation you're in or about your life in general. Although you're feeling powerless, unable to direct your destiny, you are like the man in the card. You have the power to untie yourself, stand up, take action, and move on. There's something so disabling in the victim mentality. It can create a paralysis of will, an energy that keeps you absolutely stuck. Your attitude may come from the situation or from a power-hungry person trying to control your life. Your mindset may also be sourced in a story from your past where your power was stripped away. Either way, you must untie yourself from the negative pattern, open yourself to the strength of your spirit, and reclaim your right to direct your own life. Even if you've had the powerless view for a long time, it's time to stand up for yourself now. Wow. Yes, I am loving this. Oh my goodness. The loving man people. Ooh, yeah. So I feel that this is also a month of a lot of people getting into new relationships. I saw that quite a bit in the readings too. So if that resonates with you, I do feel that love is coming back into your life. But you have to get out of the victim mentality and see that coming, see that potential happening for you in order to receive it, right? So let's see what this says. This is also about people loving each other, right? Getting into the energy of people loving one another instead of throwing hatred and all this nastiness at each other. Like, we're all here to survive and thrive. Why we have to be so awful to one another is just beside me. I don't understand it. Love one another, you know? Do unto others as you would do to yourself. Realize that you were looking at go watch that video with Archangel Michael. He says it all in there. It's linked below. All right. Tender-hearted masculine energy. A man holding a bouquet of flowers walks towards you on a path. The energy that comes from him is compassionate and down to earth. This could portend the beginning of a new romantic relationship, or it could indicate the deepening of a present love. Open your heart and know that you deserve the depth of love that stirs your soul and fills your life with companionship and purpose. There can be all sorts of loving men in your life. In fact, you could be that loving masculine energy. So be kind to yourself. Look at all the ways you can bring more love to your life and the lives of those around you. A kind word, a tender hug, laughter shared, all of these will raise the vibration of love within and around you. Oh, this is so beautiful. I just want to keep going. Like, yes, let's get some more. Let's get some more love energy in here. All right, I feel like I want one more from this guy. Ooh, okay. Yes, milestone. I already feel like this is about like us reaching a pivotal point, a turning point, reaching the goals, you know, starting to harvest, because again, fall is about harvest energy, right? If you're in the Northern Hemisphere, it's about harvesting the manifestations, getting the return on your investments here, or what you've been putting out or intentionally putting out into the universe. It's about receiving the reward with that now. So we have the milestone card with that. It's about us getting the abundance returning to us. But we have to be in a receiving mode to be a vibrational match to that energy. If we're in victim mode, we will not receive the rewards, right? All right, let's read from the book. Acknowledgement and celebration. A brightly lit room is decorated for a party with beautiful flowers, balloons, and a shining winner's cup in the center. When you receive this card upright, get ready for a celebration of some kind. The party may be marking an event such as a birthday or an anniversary for you or someone you know, or you may be enjoying a bigger excursion like a destination wedding or a distant conference honoring success in business. The milestone card could reveal something even more immediate and important for you, though. You're ready to establish a new milestone in your life, a milestone of choice. Perhaps you've been wanting to start school or quit some personal pattern like smoking, drinking, or another self-sabotaging behavior. Such changes would be major milestones for you. You are ready, and this card is telling you that the time to celebrate your power is now. Wow! Oh my gosh, I just want one more. Can we do one more? You guys, let's just do one more, right? Like, let's just keep this good energy flowing, right? One more. One more. Give us the good stuff. Beauty is all around you. You just have to put on the lens that sees that world. When you choose to see the beauty, that's when it comes through. When you choose to see darkness, that will be your reality as well. Spirit, the vast universe, yes. Tapping into the universe, seeing through that veil, especially around Halloween. Feeling the abundance of the cosmos. I love that. So this is all about what we've been talking about, like calling in your manifestations, really staying in that positive mindset, balancing the energies within so that you can co-collaborate with the universe towards this vision that you want to call in, right? So I promise you we are done after this, but I just want one more card because I just feel that there's another energy in here. Oh, of course. Peace. Peace. Yes, that is the key. Love is the key to peace, happiness, joy. Return to peace. All right, let's read from the book and then we're done. Inner balance, outer harmony. A woman gently swings in a tranquil, sunlit sky while swans swim on a lake in the clouds. This card shows that there is a peaceful energy settling in your mind and manifesting in your life at this time. Gaining inner balance is a starting point to the peace and harmony you're trying to achieve in the world. If you haven't already mastered this intention for tranquility, know that you are capable of doing so now. There is an inner strength that comes from such activities as meditation and deep breathing. If you add healthy nutrition, regular exercise, and plenty of water to that regimen, you will achieve a personal balance that will then spread in every direction. The clarity that comes from peace of mind projects a vibrant light in the universe and brings a joyous harmony into all arenas of your life. Wow, what a beautiful message. I'm so, I have no words, right? It's like they said it all here in the cards. So yeah, I think I'm going to leave it there. October is going to be beautiful. It's all about balancing, getting out of negative mindset, getting out of victim mentality, staying in the light, moving through those darker energies that are trying to snuff out your light, but not letting it, keeping the peace, keeping the balance, moving towards your goals, visualizing the future, creating a plan, and putting it into action. All right, guys, I'm sending you so much positive energy. If that resonated, please let me know in the comments below, and please also consider liking, sharing, and subscribing, and I will see you in another video. Bye.